Hey hello guys, it's still Super9er here with my home cockpit setup for Microsoft Flight Simulator X for September 2012. I'm going to start in the front here with the panels and then I will move on to the other stuff. So first, in the front I have my SATEC Pro Flight Switch panel right here, and that allows you to control the lights and things like the fuel pump, the de-ice, and pitot heat, as well as the landing gear all the way over here on the right, which has nice indicator lights. And on the left here is the magnetos there, and under that I have my SATEC Pro Flight multi-panel, and that's for basically autopilot and also pitch trim and flaps. It has an auto throttle switch there. Now this is really nice actually. It's really helpful, and if you're not sure which one to get, I would get the multi-panel before you get the switch panel, because I think the multi-panel is a bit more useful. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Now, under that I have my ProFlight yoke, and with the ProFlight yoke I just have the default button settings. So on the left side there's the little switch here that controls the view, and you can pan around and things like that. And under this, with the rocker switch, the A rocker switch right there, I use that for basically, I guess it's gauge 1 and 2, or gauge 2 and 3, I guess. So it's the radio and the GPS. And yeah, now let me zoom out a little bit. It's kind of a weird view there. Now, over here on the other side, I've got this red button, which changes the view. And then under here with the B's, I have just the other two gauges, so I guess that's 5 and 6. And then with the C rocker switch, I have 7, and then if there is an 8, then 8. But yeah, that's basically that. Now, you can see the green right there is basically just the timer or the clock, whichever mode. It's actually in the clock mode right now, and it just has 3 buttons at the bottom here. That's function, start, stop, and reset. And you can actually control the mode from the back of the yoke, and you can just keep the different settings for all the different buttons on the yoke, and I think that's a really cool feature. Now, next thing is my headset, and this is a Logitech ClearCheck Comfort USB headset. It's a good headset for a flight simulator. The quality is good enough for a flight simulator. The ear cup things are a little uncomfortable after a while, but that's like, I'm talking like 3 or 4 hours, so it's nice. I just use it for a flight simulator, and yes. So now on to the left, or the right I should say, not the left. I have my throttle quadrant. Oops, sorry about that. Throttle quadrant, and that is the one that came with the yoke. I do have one that I bought separately, but I just don't really use it, at least in this setup right now. If you have any ideas for what I could use it for, like what settings I could use it for, I should say, then you can leave that in the comments below. That'd be really helpful. Now, this is just the default throttle, mixture, and prop, and then the buttons down there, and it's really hard to get a shot of that, but the buttons down there, the other rocker switches, are used for multiplayer things like opening the chat, closing the chat, things like that, and scrolling through the people and following the players, things like that. So yeah, that's that. Now, next to that, I keep saying that, is my Razer Death Adder mouse. A good mouse. I don't really use it too much for Flight Simulator, but I thought I'd just point it out anyway. Really nice mouse, and yeah, that's not really important, but yep, that's that. And over all the way on the right, I have my SATEC Eclipse 2, and it kind of goes along with all the other SATEC stuff, but it is my main keyboard. Really nice keyboard, and I mean, it has some issues sometimes, but it's a nice keyboard. The keys are nice and everything, even though they are, I guess, I don't know how to explain it, but you do have to put some force into hitting it, I guess, is what I was trying to get out there. So, let me zoom out again. I'm trying to do this a little bit differently than I usually do. And in the back, of all the panels. I have my two Asus VE247Hs, and basically on the left one is the one, that's the left, by the way, if you didn't know. That is the one that I have Flight Simulator. Actually, I can see the screen and everything. And then on the right here, I have just the panels. I sometimes have more panels up, like the I can usually fit more panels up, I guess. I just decided to put the GPS and the radio panel up there. But yeah, that's that. Now, over here on the left is basically what's running this entire thing, what's running it all, and that is my CyberPower PC. And there will be a link in the description to my overview of this if you'd like to see the specs of it and everything. So yep, that's not going to really go over that too much, but yeah, that's that. And let's see. I guess went over all this. Behind that, now let me just get rid of this and bring this off here, and we will be able to see that I have my 7-port USB hub, and plugged into that is my AC adapter. We just plugged into my surge protector, but I do need an AC adapter for it, or else everything's kind of dim. And so if you have that problem, that's probably why. But yeah, that's that. And I have a folder here with the notebook and some charts and checklists over there. And yeah, that's really about it. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments below. And a like and a favor would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more daily content. Thanks for watching.